So what is TAG?
Michelle, thanks for asking. Tag for me is an amazing opportunity to bring business owners and entrepreneurs and solopreneurs together so they're no longer alone. They can work together as a group that's never been of this nature before, and learn and grow together through the trusted advisory group.
Love that.
So, Michelle, what is Tag?
So the Trusted Advisory Group International is a way for business professionals, business owners, entrepreneurs to come together in this cultivated peer advisory space so that they get outside information, outside perspectives on how to more effectively grow their leadership, their business, and themselves with greater collaboration, with greater insights and effectiveness so that they can grow more quickly than they would on their own.
A trusted advisory group is for people who realize they don't know all the answers and they're willing to own that. And they're coming into the group with deeper questions that you can't ask in a lot of other contexts and other places. So the trust is because the people in the room get to know one another in ways that they're just not able to do in other networking groups, with their own teams, with their own boards of directors in some cases. This is this space where they can bring their most pressing decisions and know with confidence that they're going to get great advice, great reflections, great insights, and they're going to come out better than when they went in.
The perspectives that I'm bringing to TAG, I've been an executive coach and advisor for 25 years, helping folks reclaim their inner knowing, their inner wisdom, coming back into alignment with themselves so that they can bring more of their values and their wisdom to the work that they're doing with greater joy and ease and insights.
If you have a brain, you have bias. And I love to start conversations with that as the cornerstone. In our trusted advisory group, the way that that plays out is people have suspicions, right? We're suspicious creatures in a lot of contexts when we're meeting new people or going into uncharted territory. And that creates a lot of bias that ends up limiting our ability to connect with other people, to grow and strengthen relationships. The trusted advisory group is an intentional container for us to use our underutilized cognitive muscles to combat the biases that are holding us back.
And I'm the founder of the Empathy Clinic, and I think empathy is very important to understand and appreciate the perspective of somebody else from their point of view. But empathy is a very important ingredient of trust, and that's what we're trying to build. We're trying to build a group of trust.
Why did we pick trust? Human beings are just losing trust in the systems that have sustained us for generations. To intentionally seek out a space where you can learn and open up and be vulnerable to trust other humans, like that is a rare occurrence.
For me, the power of the trusted advisor group is two things when it comes to trust. One is to build trusting relationships with other business owners so they can use the advice and the experience from that to grow your own business, but also to increase the trust of yourself, to get more effective about making decisions, strategizing, making plans, and building a better business.
For me, one of the foundational aspects of the Trusted Advisory Group International is the idea of building trust with ourselves. How often do we get caught in that cycle of self-doubt, a lack of self-trust, even as an experienced business owner or business professional? That internal noise can get in our way and cause the veils of self-doubt. So here in the Trusted Advisory Group, coming together with like-minded peers from different backgrounds and different perspectives helps us see the things that we're building from the outside in, from fresh, objective perspectives that we can't have with ourselves because we're in the midst of it. We're at the heart of it. So these outside perspectives created in this safe space allows each person, each member to share what's true for them in that moment, perhaps even in a vulnerable way that they might not be able to experience in any other facet of their lives, personally or professionally, so that they can allow that inner wisdom to rise up and guide them in the ways that are necessary in that moment for them.
When you come into our meetings, we're asking you to initially just invest some time. And once you experience the trusted advisory group that we're forming, this container, then it's an opportunity to make an investment in yourself and in your business.
As part of the Trusted Advisory Group International, we will be coming together this fall, October 13th through the 16th in Cisone, Italy, outside of Venice, to help us pause, step away from the noise of the everyday hustle and bustle of our businesses, to get to know each other at a more personal level in person, creating stronger collegial relationships and friendships, and take time to look back on the year and look forward. What's needed now so that we can increase our business success and our well-being in a beautiful setting in Italy with great food, lots of Prosecco, and great conversation.
This year in 2026, there's a lot of shifting happening from virtual universes to in-person meetings. And many people think about them in binary terms, and proximity bias plays in. We overvalue these in-person experiences. With our Trusted Advisory International Group, we're meeting virtual every month so that we can best prepare to make the most of our in-person time together. And that is the real magic and the disruption of proximity bias, because these meetings that we do virtually, we connect with each other. We're setting up that in-person retreat so that it's going to have greater impact.
There's two things that's going to happen at this retreat. We're going to increase the intensity by meeting each other in person. But also the setting is so relaxing and peaceful that we're going to combine that with the essence of that connection that we have. And when the surroundings cause us to relax and feel peace, at the same time we're building relationships, we are investing in trust with each other and ourselves.
Because the power of the group is the group.